Hey, it's James Stafford here, and I'm back with another video. This time, I'm going to share with you a super simple way to get started online. You'll learn why having a simple website consisting of just 2 pages is all you need for launching your products or services, and even for building a list of email addresses. And I promise you, this is one of the easiest ways you can get started online. So take a peek. In just 3 simple steps, you will have a website that looks like this. It's awesome. You can pick from several different templates and in a couple of clicks, change the entire look and feel of your website. This allows for you to make a fabulous first impression to your potential customers who come to your website. This little tool gets your website up and running as quickly as possible. So let's dive in. So 2 of the most common things I'm often asked is, how do I get started online on a super limited budget? And how can I create my own website when I have no technical knowledge? Because let's face it, if you've never built a website before, it can be really overwhelming. But honestly, here's a little inside secret as used by the big boys online. You don't need a lot of money or even a lot of time to get started. In fact, you can start with just 2 things: a simple 2-page website and an email list. That's it. Your 2-page website is made up of a landing page, which is also known as a squeeze page, opt-in page, splash page, lead generation page, or even a lead capture page. Lots of different terms here, but essentially they all do the same thing, which is capture people's personal details, such as a name and an email address. Your landing page is the first page of your 2-page website, and you use it to offer tons of value to your audience by giving away something relevant and valuable for free. This is known as your lead magnet. Firstly, it has to be relevant to your specific audience. You need to have a niche that you appeal to. So if you sell women's work attire, you would aim at professional women. Secondly, your lead magnet should solve a particular problem for people within your niche. For example, if you're a fitness trainer who works to help people lose weight, you might create a special workout which helps your audience lose 10 pounds in just 2 weeks through a free report. And you'll offer this free information to your audience in return for them sharing their email address with you. So that's your first page. Your second page is your thank you page, which confirms that the person signed up for or opted in for the information you're giving away. Plus, it gives your audience instructions how to get their lead magnet. This page needs to be clear and directs your audience into knowing what they should expect from you. For example, you may tell them to check their inbox and confirm they opted in to receive your information, and let them know they will be getting more tips or your newsletter, etc. via email. Now, getting the email address of prospects is your first step in building a relationship and getting trust with your community, and will help you build a profitable business properly. You need people's details so you can continue to market to them via email. This is what building a list really means: having a list of interested prospects who you can continue to build a relationship with through emails you send out to them. This process is known as list building, and it's a little bit more involved than what we have time for in this little video. So if you want to know more about it, you can just head over to websitesmadeeasy.tv, where I will share with you the exact steps of how to start building your list out in more detail. Okay, with your 2-page site, you have 2 choices. The first choice is a coming soon page, which is ideal for helping generate interest for something you're about to launch, like a new product or service, or perhaps an event you're about to do. The second choice is a sign up for a free gift method, which is perfect for delivering immediate value through a free but value-packed offer, as I mentioned earlier with the fitness trainer example. This is your lead magnet. So some of the things you can offer for free include some sort of diagnostic tool, checklists, a free report, a video tutorial, video series, a webinar or teleseminar recordings, a free trial to a membership site, or even a free consultation if you have a service-based business. The list goes on, and you're only limited by your imagination. So just make the content relevant and engaging for your target audience. Ideally, your lead magnet, which is also known as an ethical bribe or an opt-in offer, will solve a problem or a specific need for your community. Think about it. People are going to opt in if they think your offer will help improve their life somehow. You basically want to give people a taste of how you can help them solve their specific problem. So an accountant might produce a tax guide which tells you exactly what you need to be able to do your own tax returns. A restaurant which is about to launch might do a special, 2 for the price of 1, on their meals as a launch special for their opening month. You get the idea. Whichever choice you go for will really depend on your business and what you're hoping to achieve. You can make the landing pages as simple or as creative as you like. You might, for example, have a simple image and a bold headline and a call to action asking your audience to sign up now for your lead magnet, or you might have more text explaining the benefits of signing up and what your audience will receive when they sign up. It really depends on what you're offering. Whatever you choose, the rules are simple. Your audience needs to see your lead magnet with a call to action to sign up for whatever it is you're offering. And of course, you need to be able to collect their name and email address by having a form on your website which allows you to do that. And again, my list building video at websitesmadeeasy.tv will show you how to set that up properly. Okay, so let's move on to the thank you page. The thank you page is also known as the confirmation page and is what your prospect sees as soon as they sign up for your stuff. Most people neglect this valuable page, but it's really important that you get this right. This is the page where you create an awesome first impression for your prospects. Use this space to thank the prospects and tell them what they opted in for and what they need to do next to get the offer they signed up for. This is also where you set the expectations for your audience so they feel valued and feel excited for whatever you have to follow. By telling them when and how often you'll be in touch, it lets your subscribers know exactly what to expect from you. Put your personality into this page so you can connect with your prospects on a deeper and more emotional level. Plus, your subscribers like to know you care about them. So give them contact details where they can get in touch with you if there's a problem, and you'll instantly make it easier for your audience to trust you. If you can, use the thank you page to encourage your list to invite or refer friends to check out your stuff online. Just keep the information on your thank you page really clear and to the point so your subscribers feel as if they made the right choice signing up for your stuff. So for example, let's say you sell women's accessories. Don't just thank people for signing up. Go further by asking them to invite 3 friends to also sign up and offer them 10% off their orders for the entire year in return for doing that. Plus, you can include a link with social sharing buttons to make the whole process seamless. You're basically rewarding your prospects for helping you out. Always ask your audience to like, share, and refer your stuff to friends on Facebook or other social media if appropriate. Like I said earlier, this is a highly neglected page by most people, so get creative and find good ways to put it to use. So on to resources I mentioned earlier. You really don't need to spend a lot of money or have any technical expertise to create beautiful 2-page websites. So something which I use myself and recommend to create websites is Launch Effect, which is at launcheffectapp.com, and you'll see the graphic of their header right here. Launch Effect is a free, responsive 1-page WordPress theme that lets you create viral campaigns in minutes. Here's how it works. Visitors to your website sign up using their email address. Upon signing up, the page generates a special URL for them to share with their friends. Use the URL to track your most active referrers and reward them for spreading the word about your products or services. Launch Effect is really simple to set up and use and takes the hard work out of getting people to sign up since it acts like a proper website. What I love about Launch Effect is that you don't need any technical or web design expertise at all. Plus, you can track and reward anyone who signs up, which is awesome. And the whole thing is fully customizable, so you can have it exactly to the look and feel you want. There are 2 versions, a free and a paid version with more bells and whistles such as stats tracking and integration with PayPal, which you really don't need when you're just starting out. Plus, Launch Effect app will help you get up and running super fast. I really recommend it. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to get set up in a snap with the free version in just 3 easy steps. Step 1 is picking out and registering your website address, which is also known as your domain name. Step 2 is getting started and publishing your first ever website. And step 3 is getting your website online so it can immediately be viewed by visitors on the internet. You'll be up and running in just 10 minutes. So let's dive right in with step 1, which is buying the domain name. Your domain name is the name of your website address. For example, mine is websitesmadeeasy.tv. Once you have your domain name, you're going to need a hosting service so your website basically has somewhere to live on the internet. Hosting is crucial to getting started online and is no different to you moving in a new home and letting people know where your home is so when they search for you, they know exactly where to find you. So don't be scared by the idea of setting this up. As long as you follow along with me, you'll find it really easy to do. Hosting costs around $10 a month. But as I promised at the beginning of this video, I really want to help you get started for virtually nothing. I'll give you a little coupon code that will basically get you your first month for free. Okay, so as I said before, the hosting is really easy to set up. And to do that, we're going to head over to HostGator.com. Now, there's lots of different hosting services out there, but I've always gone with HostGator because their customer service is awesome. They're available 24/7 to deal with any issues or problems or to answer any questions. Plus, I've been using these guys going on 7 years now without any real problems. Okay, so what you want to do is click on Get Started Now in the middle of the page. Then select Choose a Plan, and then select the Hatchling plan if you only want one website. But if you're planning on having multiple sites, then I recommend you go with the Baby plan, as this will give you unlimited domains. So from the drop down, select monthly if you don't want to get locked into anything, and then click on Order Now. You want to register a new domain name. Now, hopefully you've really thought about this and picked a good domain name. If the name you want is not available, keep drilling down and using different URL extensions such as .com, .net, or .org, whatever you're comfortable with there. For example, my website, websitesmadeeasy.tv, I chose the .tv because the .com was not available, and I just thought that that was appropriate based off all the video tutorials that I was going to have in the site. Okay, so once you've chosen the right domain name, go ahead and review your order, and if you're happy with it, simply enter in your payment details. Now, one thing you'll notice when you review your order is that you will have added on a lot of additional extras which you don't need. So you can just uncheck the boxes under hosting add-ons, as all these are going to cost extra. In the coupon code box, enter WordPress Hero and validate it, and it will bring the cost of your domain name right down. Go through the rest of the process, just follow the instructions, and I'll see you back in a moment. Okay, I'm back and I've confirmed my order, and now I'm on the thank you page. Awesome, you have successfully completed step 1 in our 3-step process of setting up your website, and hopefully the first step was a piece of cake for you. Okay, so on to the next step now, which is installing your actual website onto your domain name. Again, the whole process is very simple, and you just need to follow along with me, and you'll have this installed in no time. You should have received a welcome email with your website information straight into your inbox. If it doesn't arrive, check your spam box. If it's still not there, give it some time. It should arrive within about 10 to 20 minutes or sooner. You're going to need this email to help you set up your new website. Go ahead and find that email and open it up. I want you to pay attention to the information inside here. In particular, have a look at the username, which is what you'll have selected during the purchase. You'll also need to make a note of your password. I suggest you copy your password and then click on the cPanel link here inside the email. It's easier if you right-click it and open this up in a new tab. Okay, so now you want to enter your login details that are from the email you received. Once you've logged into your cPanel, you'll see a page which is full of different icons, and it can seem a little scary and overwhelming. Don't be scared. It's actually really straightforward, and to be honest, you're not really going to need to know what all of these little things are until you get a lot more advanced, so don't worry. Right now, all you need to do is scroll down towards the bottom where you'll see a section called Software and Services. You're looking for the quick install icon. It looks like a little stopwatch. Go ahead and click on that. Once you click that, look at the bar on the left and find WordPress under the section Blog Software. You want to click this and then click on Continue. Now you'll come up with a form asking for some simple information. You'll need to add in a really good email address where you can receive incoming emails. You'll also need a good website title and fill out the name of the person who will be maintaining the site. It could be your name or whoever's looking after your site for you. Also, add in your name and then click on Install Now. Wait for a few moments as your new WordPress site installs. As soon as that is done, it will give you the details for your new site here. All you do is copy the password, as this will be your password for your new site. The username will be whatever you selected during setup. Okay, so now you want to click the link here, which will take you to the login page or the dashboard for your new WordPress site. When you click on the link, you're most likely going to hit an error, and it will tell you the website isn't available. Don't panic, because this is absolutely normal. All it means is your new website takes a few hours to fully replicate to the servers. So I'll be back as soon as that is done. Okay, I'm back, and just to remind you that you should have received an email with your login details for your new website. Go ahead and click on that link to the dashboard or the login page, which will end with a /WP-admin. Right-click on the link and open it up in a new tab. Then all you need to do is add in your login details and voila, you're in. Okay, so this brings us to the end of step 2, which is installing your WordPress site. Hopefully the process was very straightforward and painless and not at all scary. This is one of the primary reasons I've developed these little video tutorials to show you that building your very own WordPress site really isn't hard when you follow along step by step. We still have step 3 to get through, but if you're liking this video so far, then you can always get more over at my website, websitesmadeeasy.tv. So to complete step 3, I'm going to introduce you to Theo, who's going to guide you through setting up your new website step by step with the Launch Effect app.
Thanks, James, and hello to everyone watching. I'm Theo. I am very excited to start using Launch Effect and sharing with you just how great it is for creating a dynamic website in just a few minutes. I wish this was around when I first started doing websites. It used to take weeks, sometimes months, just to get a website online. But thanks to Launch Effect and WordPress, it takes just minutes. It's fantastic. So let's dive right in. First thing you want to do is to download the Launch Effect app from the website at launcheffectapp.com. Then click Download here. That downloads the Launch Effect zip file, which you then use to upload as a theme on wordpress.org. Let's go and do that now. So you should be signed into your WordPress website dashboard. Do you remember how to upload a theme? I covered this in one of my video series on WordPress. It teaches you everything you need to learn. If you haven't already, you should check that out, as I share some really important techniques. So to upload Launch Effect as our theme, from here we go to Appearance and Themes. Now click on Install Themes and then Upload. Find the downloaded zip folder and select it. Once that has completed installing, click on Activate and you're all done. You should now have a new menu on the left-hand side at the bottom which says Launch Effect. Now we need to set our website launch page as our home page. So go to Settings and Reading, and where it says Front Page Displays, set that as Static Page, and select Sign Up from the drop-down menu. Make sure you click on Save at the bottom. Well done, that is it. You're now all set up with Launch Effect, and you can start designing your amazing new website. Let's take a look at how the designer looks. Under Launch Effect, click on Designer. The designer is divided up into 4 parts: Global Settings, Sign Up Page, Product, and Theme. The product and theme areas are for the premium version of Launch Effect, which I'll talk about in a moment. The best way to get started with Launch Effect is to play around and get to know which selections affect which parts of the design. Have fun with it and be creative. Launch Effect is without a doubt one of the most powerful ways to quickly engage your visitors, grab their attention, make them look twice and think, wait a minute, I want to be a part of this, and get them to make that all-important next step and share their email address with you. This is where the incredibly important lead magnet comes in, and I'll be talking about this with you in a moment, as this is something you will really want to learn about if you want your website to work for you at its full potential. Here in the designer, we have lots of different options. I'm in Global Settings, and these settings control the style and settings of all pages. For example, if you know CSS, you can use code to completely customize the look of your Launch Effect. Just type the CSS code in these areas. And above, we have a Facebook setting, which enables us to add a like button to our website. If you have a Facebook page you want to connect, you can enter your Facebook page URL here, which will look something like this. Then when someone clicks this like button, your Facebook page likes will go up as it will be connected. And whenever you create a new post on Facebook, that person will be notified on their timeline, so it's a great way to connect with your fans. But that is a whole other subject, which you can learn about over at websitesmadeeasy.tv. Below we have the page background setting, and this enables us to have a big image as our background. I'm going to change this now by clicking on Upload and select Image. Take note that your image should be 200 KB or under in size so it loads quickly when people visit your site. Make it as large as you can so it fits and looks good. I recommend having an image of at least 1280 by 720 pixels. Then you click on Select Files, choose the image you want to use, and click Select. Then remember to click on Save Changes here. As you can see, the image is uploaded, and you can see which image you are currently using. Next, we have the option to connect our social media to the website. And all you need to do is enter the URL for each one. So your Facebook page URL would go here, your Twitter URL here, and your Instagram here. Launch Effect then creates the social icons for each one. They are clickable to your visitors and will take them to whichever one they click on. Incredibly easy to set up and a great way to stay connected to your fans. The next setting is a favicon, which is optional. You don't need to use this, but it will add professionalism and a sense of quality to your website. A favicon is a little icon which shows up next to your website's URL in the address bar. The image needs to be very small, so make it 16 by 16 pixels, and it needs to be a .ico file. You can use favicon.cc to get the ICO file for your favicon. Let's upload one now, and I'll show you how it looks. I've quickly created a simple icon for this example, using James's name, JS for James Stafford. So I click on Upload, select Image, click on Upload Files in the top left, click on Select Files, choose the image I want to use, and then I click Select and I'm done. Remember to save changes. As you can see, it shows you what image you're using as your current favicon. Let's now go and see how the new background image and favicon look. To quickly visit your website, hover over here at the top left and click on Visit Site. Awesome, this is looking great, and I've only just started. Here is the favicon next to my website address and the background image I uploaded earlier. As you can see, using Launch Effect to create a fantastic looking website takes just minutes. Let's continue exploring what else we can do. Let's get back to the designer. Hover over here and click on Launch Effect Settings. Let's have a look at the Signup page settings. These settings change the look and feel of your website and how this area of the website looks. The text, what comes up after someone submits their email address, among other things. I recommend researching and having a look at different lead magnet examples. A lead magnet is like the secret weapon to making your website successful and gaining valuable subscribers. It is a definite game changer. It can mean the difference between gaining thousands of subscribers to only a few now and again. So what exactly is a lead magnet? A lead magnet is something that is relevant, valuable, and usually free to the person visiting your website, which they gain in exchange for submitting their email address to you. Because once you have their email address, you can re-engage with them, with your service or your brand. You can get them to come back to your website, and you always have a way of communicating with them and making them aware of your business by sending them emails. This is an incredibly powerful way of building an email list of subscribers, and this is why we definitely want to use a lead magnet on our website. For example, when you visited websitesmadeeasy.tv, the lead magnet caught your eye. The free tutorials in exchange for your email address was a brilliant offer, so you entered your email. It's a win-win situation. So we use a lead magnet to offer something valuable to our visitors in exchange for them submitting their email address. We can then build a huge list of subscribers to keep in contact with and sell our brand or business to. So now we know the settings in the sign up page will affect how our lead magnet offer will look, and the box with the email address field, submit button, and text. Let's go and have a look at those settings and get to know what they do, and let's set up a lead magnet. The first one is Learn More tab, but it is grayed out. This means it's for the premium version of Launch Effect, so we can't use that right now. You will see a few tabs grayed out, but don't worry, we don't need those right now. Below that, we have a container, and this affects how the box looks in the middle of our website, which holds the email field, submit button, and text. Here we can change things such as the size of the box, small, medium, or large, whereabouts we want it to be on our page, on the left, center, or the right. We can change the background color, if we want it to have a border, the link color, and a secondary light color used for the borders. Below we can choose a background image for the box. This doesn't change the background image we set before, this will only show in the box. Logo and heading enable you to upload a logo to be used inside of the box, which will be placed here, where the launch effect text is at the moment. You can choose where you want the logo to be, or you can have a text logo which you would write here. I'm going to upload a logo. For this example, I'm going to build a lead magnet which offers visitors free information on learning how to gain thousands of subscribers using Launch Effect. To upload the logo, it's the same as when I uploaded the background image. I click on Upload, Upload Files, select Files, choose the image, and click on Select. All done. It shows me that I have this as my logo. Now I just tick this box under the logo text so it doesn't show the text. I'll now save the changes, go to my website, refresh, and I now have my new logo right where I wanted it. Let's change the text inside the box now to tell people about the free, valuable information they can get if they submit their email. Under subheading, we can change the welcome text that is shown here on the website. I'm going to change this to gain thousands of subscribers easily. The text underneath this here will show up after someone submits their email, along with a link that they can copy and paste on all their social media accounts. This is incredibly powerful for you because, for example, if you were running a competition as your lead magnet and people had to submit their email to enter the competition for a chance to win something, you could then let them know the more they share this using the link provided, the more of a chance they have of winning. It gives them a huge incentive to keep sharing your website as much as possible. Launch Effect then lets you track these statistics, how much someone has shared, so you can easily see how well this is going and identify who the winner is. I'll talk more about the statistics area in a moment. Body has the main text that sits here in the box, and also more text that will show up after someone submits their email. This could be asking them to invite their friends using the link below. And the more friends, the better their chances of winning. Here we have labels, and this lets you edit different parts of the box's text that tells visitors what to do, such as your email address in the email address field, submit for the submit button, and the text for the social media buttons. Returning visitors can click a link to gain access to their own statistics to show them how many people have clicked their link. You can edit the text for this and more here, such as returning user, and so on. Video lets you use a video in the box. You just need to paste the embed code of the video here, and it will be resized correctly to fit inside the box. You can set up an auto response to have an email sent automatically to people who have submitted their email address. These are the basic settings for Launch Effect, and this is all you need to get your website up and running and start gaining subscribers. The premium version adds some more functionality such as progress indicators, so people can keep track of how much they have shared, any timers you have set for the competition, custom fields. There is also a Learn More tab. But as I said, this is all you need to get started, and you can always upgrade to premium later if you want to. Let's have a quick look at the Statistics tab. Here you will see all the email addresses that have been submitted, how many visits for that person, conversions, and conversion rates. Integration allows you to link other apps such as Google Analytics, Aweber, and others to your Launch Effect theme. As you can see, Launch Effect truly is powerful for converting visitors into subscribers. It has lots of functionality, but it is so easy to use and you can set it up in just minutes. You don't need any technical knowledge, just a vision and a goal. I hope you have enjoyed this video and you start using Launch Effect to benefit and grow your own business. As a final note, I seriously recommend you get inspired with your landing pages and thank you pages. Just pay attention to leaders in your industry to see how they're doing it, and you will find so many different ideas to help ignite your inner genius. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a comment below, and I'll see you next time.